Indiana's Attorney General is taking Black Lives Matter to court. The filing is the latest in Todd Rokita's investigation into what he calls a concerning pattern of behavior. Todd Rokita is the Attorney General of Indiana, and he joins us right now. Mr. Attorney General, thank you for joining us. So, tell us, we've heard about the use of some of these BLM funds to go towards purchasing mansions and other seemingly extravagant items. Tell us about the nature of your suit.
Hey, Will, it's really a lawsuit that's inside a larger investigation. You know, in February, when we all heard this news about the allegations of mansion buying and everything else, a lot of people said, hey, we're going to look into it. Well, we did, and we will continue. And so until we get the cooperation and get the facts, and we haven't gotten that cooperation yet, Will, so we filed a lawsuit to force it. And we'll continue to get to the bottom of it.
So help us understand the subject of the investigation. How much money has BLM raised? What do we know, or what do we suspect some of that money has gone towards purchasing?
Yeah, so they say they raised $90 million in 2020 alone and spent about $21 million of it. Then when you go to the IRS filings, the partial filings that they made, they say they raised zero. So what we're trying to do is get the facts. You know, here's the thing, Will. I think what a lot of woke corporations who gave to them to try to shame the rest of us into feeling guilty, or the good faith Hoosier who gave $10. Whatever the case is, we need the facts. You know, for the woke corporation that gave millions of dollars and others on the left, they should know that I'm not going to give up. I think they'd rather just us forget about this episode, forget about the mansions, forget about everything else, and we're not, because we can't be this gullible again.
And really quickly, put some flesh on that bone. I believe there was some money that went to a Canadian arm that ended up buying a $3 million mansion. There's a $6 million mansion in California. They're calling it Campus.
Yeah, they're coming up with excuses now after the fact, it appears. But what they won't do is talk to me, answer questions under oath. They won't supply documents. And so we're going to cut through all that, Will, and get it on oath, get it on, and get these facts. And maybe they're innocent, but maybe we should all be careful before we give millions of dollars to them again. Yeah,
to your point, this is actually a defense or an action in support of the BLM supporter. Where did your money go when you were giving money to these individuals? Did your money go to enrich the founders, to actually accomplish your social justice goals? Mr. Attorney General, we've got to leave it right there, but we appreciate you laying out for us this morning.
Thanks a lot, Will.
All right.